The state of Michigan has seen a lot of convicted felons go free recently. A closer look at how those convictions happened reveals considerable concern about the court system. Today at Wayne State University, the Michigan Task Force on Forensic Science gave the system poor grades and called for change. Rod Maloney's live tonight with this story. And Rod, that sounds like they consider this a pretty big problem.
Well, it's a major problem, especially when you consider they believe that there are at least 100 or perhaps even more people convicted who are innocent and should not be in prison. And so it was a call today to try and get the system modernized. In case after case, they cheer and hug, and why wouldn't they? Released from prison after wrongful convictions. For some, like Justly Johnson, who did 20 years for a murder he didn't commit, his anger is understandable.
It's a tragedy, and it's sickening.
Now, double that time and add 2 more years. Ladura Watkins walked out of the Wayne County Jail in 2017 after studying daily hair evidence used against him and proved to the court he was innocent of a 1973 murder.
I expected for this to happen. I didn't think it would take 41 plus years.
In all, the state says at least 136 Michiganders ended up wrongfully convicted and released since the University of Michigan and Wayne State started their innocence projects. And a study by the National Register of Exonerees says roughly 20% of those cases involve misapplied forensic evidence. And at Wayne State University today, Governor Gretchen Whitmer's task force claimed Michigan's courts are woefully behind the times. The chair is Marla Mitchell-Chacon, who directs the WMU Cooley Innocence Project.
At present, courtrooms in Michigan simply are not equipped to keep up with the advances in science. Our work also unveils that when a wrongful conviction occurs due to flawed forensics, those flaws are typically evident in other cases.
Now, here's one of the things they say that they have discovered is that when they find one case where there is a wrongful conviction, they believe that there is evidence that could be cases that surround those. In other words, cases that these officers have worked need to be looked into. And they're calling for a commission, a separate independent commission that would go back and look at those cases because they feel that there are far too many people wrongfully convicted behind bars. Back to you.
And just to drill into that a little bit more, Rod, is there any one area where the innocence projects are finding the most trouble with these cases?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's interesting that you asked, Jason, because what they're telling us is that when they thought that they would find lots of murder cases and the like with problems with evidence, they're turning out to be arson cases that are ones that are troubling, and those are the ones that they're homing in on right now.
All right, Rod, good stuff. Thank you.